When the enemies of our people know they can't defeat the truth spoken by the Honorable Minister Farrakhan, they have to resort to the only thing they know: lies.
I mean, what is his problem with Jews? The Jews did not own slaves. I don't know what his issue is.
Yeah, I mean, he has said things.
Oh, that's not just a view. That's a lie. And white privilege allows them to tell such lies on national networks with no one to challenge them. After the minister's powerful message commemorating the 23rd anniversary of the Million Man March, he offered insightful analysis on current events, prophecies, and he spoke on those who vehemently opposed the rise of black people, whom he rightfully characterized as termites.
So when they talk about Farrakhan, call me a hater, you know what they do? Call me an anti-Semite. Stop it. I'm anti-termite. I don't know nothing about hating somebody because of their religious preference.
Despite these extremely clear words, mainstream news reports and headlines started promoting their lies right away, claiming that Farrakhan called Jews termites.
Radical left-wing hate preacher Louis Farrakhan calls Jews insects. Farrakhan called Jewish people termites.
An outright lie that led Facebook and others to remove the minister's video post, so people can't hear his actual words. Lies that promoted some people to carelessly feed into the propaganda, like Chelsea Clinton, who decided to voice the same baseless lie. How foolish. Be mindful that the Clintons have destroyed countless black lives, families, and communities all over the world, much like termites. Apparently, she spoke out to cover up her folks' murderous history. So these liars attack the minister for pointing out the wrongs done to our people, but they're too cowardly to acknowledge the truth of what termite-like people are actually doing against us. That's like calling a pedophile a sick roach, but instead of challenging the pedophile, they attack the person pointing out the evil. That's satanic.
We want to condemn haters.
Sure.
We want to marginalize them. We want to make sure that they are universally condemned.
Notice how they never ever address the fact that the minister's statement is true. Their only concern is that you don't listen to the man who's uncovering their satanic grip over the people.
When a liar has gotten a hold of you, the liar is afraid of anybody that knows the truth and will tell it. So they don't want you near Farrakhan.
See, only those who have a history of destroying our communities like termites would be offended by one man stating the obvious facts. The truth he speaks is like bug spray. Now all the termites and pests are upset that he's exposed their corruption. You know, the wicked leaders hated Jesus for the same reason, because he pointed out the satanic groups and exposed their deceitful operations. So they, in turn, called Jesus a hater, just for pointing out their wrong. Sound familiar?
As well. So you're disappointed that we haven't heard from black leaders, but you're also disappointed we haven't heard from Democratic leaders as well.
It's disappointing to see some of our so-called leaders follow these satanic groups and speak out against the minister without even listening to what he actually said. Shame on them. But let's take a moment to look at the characteristics of termites so we can see why certain groups are upset. A destructive creature, generally pale, whitish in color, known for eating away and destroying homes, buildings, and structures wherever they go. This pretty much defines the history of whites in relation to the darker people. That's just a fact. Termites are classified as eusocial creatures that belong to a highly organized social structure, much like the organizations, agencies, and groups who skillfully collude against the unity and rise of the darker people, using lies and organized laws and policies. I know some people like that. Termites mostly feed on dead plant material and animal dung, just like those who promote and exploit the decadent violence and drug abuse among black people.
You don't think that's hypocritical though?
It's opportunistic. Yeah, I got people to feed. I got a business to run.
You're gonna make Dame Dash take this clip and call you a culture vulture.
Now, for those offended about the truth Minister Farrakhan pointed out, let's see if they're willing to address what he pointed out. Have government agencies, political and private groups, and certain members of the Jewish community displayed destructive, termite-like actions against our people on a mass level? They can't truthfully answer this question without having to admit that the Honorable Minister Farrakhan is 1000% correct in his analysis.